In 1938, Mr. Honda was a poor student who had the dream of designing a piston ring that he would sell to any man. After years of effort, he finally designed the piston ring. He was sure Toyota would buy it. When he took it to them, they rejected it. It was sent back to school to suffer the humiliation of his teachers and his friends, telling him what an idiot he was for designing such a ridiculous gadget. Was he frustrated? You bet he was. Was he broke? Yes. Did he give up? No way. Instead, he spent the next 2 years continuing to find ways to make the piston ring better. He had the key formula to success. Number 1, he decided what he wanted. Number 2, he took action. Number 3, he noticed whether it was working or not, and when things weren't working out. Number 4, he kept changing his approach. He was flexible in his way he went about things. So finally, after 2 more years, he refined his design, and Toyota actually bought it this time. In order to build his piston factory, Mr. Honda needed concrete. But the Japanese government was gearing up for World War II, so there wasn't any concrete around. So once again, it looked like his dream was about to be over. It looked like nobody would help him. So again, did he quit? Absolutely not. Honda decided to build his own factory, since giving up was not an option. He got together a group of his friends for weeks. They worked around the clock trying different approaches until they found a new way to manufacture concrete. He built his factory and was finally able to produce these piston rings. Well, during World War II, the United States bombed his factory, destroying it, leveling it to the ground. And what did Honda tell his employees? He said, quickly, run outside and watch those, because what they'll do is drop their fuel cans out the sky. We need to find raw materials to keep our manufacturing process. These were materials that they couldn't get anywhere in Japan. Mr. Honda found a way to use whatever he had with the circumstances that life gave him. Finally, an earthquake leveled his factory, and he was forced to sell his piston operation to Toyota. But God never closes a door without opening yet another one. So we need to stay alert to see whatever new opportunities life presents us. When the war ended, Japan was in total turmoil. Resources were scarce in all parts of the country. Gasoline was rationed, and just a little motor he had, one that was about the size and type to drive a traditional lawnmower. And he got the idea of hooking it up to his bicycle. In that moment, the first motorized bike was created. After, he'd made so many motorbikes that he ran out of motors. So he decided to build a new factory to manufacture his own. But he had no money. And Japan was torn apart. How would he do it? And it is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped, that Tony Robbins says. Instead of giving up and saying there's no way, he came up with a brilliant idea. He decided to write a letter to every single bicycle shop in Japan, telling them that he thought he had the solution for getting Japan moving again, that his motorbike would be cheap and would help people get what they needed, where they needed to go. Then he asked them to invest. Of the 18,000 bicycle shop owners who received the letter, 3,000 gave Mr. Honda money, and he manufactured his first shipment of motorbikes.